I don't need you to hold me. Here. All right. First things first. Bike project. We got to get it going. We got to sand it. We got to clean the carb. Put on new throttle cable. Rewire some stuff. What else? Bolt down just about everything. It needs a ton of new bolts. There's a lot of stuff it needs, but we're gonna knock it out. Y'all seen the bike. You're gonna see some work on it, and then you'll see the after effects. So first, sand everything down, hang it, paint it, find all the bolts, throttle cable. Like I already, I'm repeating myself. There's probably a bunch of other stuff. Oh, exhaust clamp. Bunch of stuff. Hopefully it runs good. So still don't quite know if it runs that good or not. So, but we'll figure it out. But yeah. So like I say, the video will probably flash over in just a second to something super random. So be prepared for that. That thing is really starting to look pretty, y'all. Starting to grow some algae. Doesn't really show as good in the camera, but man, it's looking good. Aerator running. Fishies are happy. Already fed them. Oh, yeah, their bellies are full and they're sleeping under the lily over there. Not sleeping, but they're sitting over there. They can't breathe. You get so full you can't breathe. All right.
Is this good enough?
All right. So we got the bike nice and clean, detailed up. You can see she don't look too bad. Cleaned up real nice. Everything looks really good in there. Motor looks clean. Yeah, she looks good. Not too bad. Little elbow grease, little degreaser. She's looking pretty good. Got a jumbled mess of wires there, but I actually really enjoy the wiring. So we got the pieces prepped for paint. Got them all nice and sanded. What I like to do is sand them with some 220, wash them, and then I'll use denatured alcohol to clean them off really good, prep for paint, let them hang for about an hour or so. And what we're going to use is this stuff right here, the 2 times old. This stuff, man, it works so good. Use this, and that's the color we're going for right there too. So it's going to look kind of cool with the black. It kind of already had this silver trim everywhere. That's got that same glittery look to it if you look, so we're just going to kind of go with the same paint color. But you use that paint. I like to do like 3 or 4 coats, probably too many, but it's going to get scratched. And then the same paint, but the gloss clear, seals protection the first scratches. And I've noticed that if you use that paint combination and you spill gas on it or anything, it doesn't immediately ruin the paint job. So anything that's going to be in the gassy area, somewhere where it can catch gas or oil, put a couple extra coats. I do as many coats as I can, 4 or 5 of the clear, and it really works good. So yeah, time to paint her up. So paint her up. We got some parts coming in tomorrow, and once we get those parts in tomorrow, I should be able to put her all together tomorrow afternoon sometime, and she'll be good to go. So yep. All right, got the parts all painted. Let's check it out. Looks really good. Turned out pretty nice. You can see the sun's a little janky right now. See if we can focus it in there. Looks really good. Parts came out real nice. Everything's painted up. We've got about 3 or 4 coats of paint. And I don't know how many coats of clear. Probably close to 7. Just makes it look really good. So, yep. We'll get more parts in tomorrow, and I'll probably go ahead and clean the carb here in a minute. Maybe do a time lapse on the carb or something. We'll go through it, make sure it's all good. And that's it for now. Get that carb knocked out next, and see what happens. Make sure all the parts are good on it. Look at her, man. Looking nice and shiny, begging to be put back together. I reinstalled the tack and the piece. Not with these. I epoxied it in place. I got this epoxy that I like to use. So you can see it all up underneath there. This stuff actually, it's a mess, but trust me, you'll never see it. And oh yeah, it's hard as a rock. That stuff works great. I've used it on a lot of stuff, especially stuff that sitting on top of something. It's not so bad. You don't want to use it for anything that's gonna ever be under pressure, but that thing should never be touched or even fooled with, so it'll be fine on there. All the back end was broke apart and stuff, but it'll actually be better than some bolts. Just hope you don't ever have to take it off of there. Shouldn't need to, but yeah. Knocking out the carb next. And then after that, it's just waiting on new throttle and throttle cables and a couple other things and a little rewiring, and she'll be all done. So, see you with the carb. Alright, so I got my pieces I needed for the bike. I'll show you the bike in just a second. And the piece I needed was the new throttle cable. So we got it. You can see it's working down there. So we're going to clean the carb, take it all apart, and clean it, put those pieces back together. Here, I'll show you the bike. I'll show you the bike now that it's done and all painted up. So she came real clean. She looks really good. Got all the lights working. Show y'all more on that later. She looks basically new again. And you can see she turned out really good. But for right now, what we're gonna do is get that carb clean and get it installed. So that way she's all ready to go and ready to rip this afternoon, hopefully. So yeah, get this carb clean, do a time lapse. So it's probably only gonna last a few seconds, but man, she looks good. She looks really good. I'll show you all the lights and how she runs later. So hopefully it runs. Change the oil too. I gotta change the oil. So yeah, let's get to cleaning the carb. Comes Heaven on the TTR. Running great. Here comes the Jayhawk. This thing's running like a top. Look at that, boy. Holy cow, nice. Shifts good, runs good. Nice restoration on that thing. Here comes Charles on the Honda. Oh, here he comes.
Thumbs are all so bloody.
Jaden loves that thing. All right. Well, she runs good. She rides good. She drives good. You've seen Jaden drive it. I'll take more video of us riding these things. We go riding quite often. I don't take enough video of that. I get to having fun and I forget to film some stuff. But Jaden did wreck it. Right here, you can see he laid it over pretty good. It is kind of a big bike for him, but he doesn't really care. I don't care either. He wears protective gear, so he likes it. But yeah, runs good, drives good, rides good. It does everything you want it to do. Paid $700 for the bike. Got about $50 worth of stuff on it, which is like 7 different parts off of Amazon. Once again, these Chinese bikes, you could buy parts all day long for these things. Cheap, cheap, cheap. So, but yeah, it was a nice, clean little project. Got a cheap bike. I mean, it's street legal. All the blinkers work, tail light, headlight works. Everything works on it. It's crazy cool. I give y'all a quick startup so you can hear it run and idle and all that. But man, she is a blast. It rides so soft. It's so easy to ride. Like I say, Jaden drives it. Charles tries to drive it. Charles is a little nervous because it's so tall. Charles is kind of short, you know, but kind of got to hold it up for him a little bit. Luckily, it has electric start. So, but yeah, it's a fun bike to ride. You know, you guys are welcome to, you know, come over and give them a test run if you want, you know. So let me give y'all a quick startup on it. Show you how it runs. All right. Trying to do the key and look at the camera at the same time. Key on. Gauges work. There she is. Probably adjust the idle up a little bit, but it's not bad. It runs nice and quiet and smooth. Check this out. Headlight, right blink, left blinker, right blinker, blinker, brake light. It's working. I think I have to hit the back brake. There she goes. Back brakes work. Anyways, yeah. Good. She runs awesome. So yeah, $750. 700 bought, $50 into it, and the kids and whoever else comes over and wants to go riding with us has a nice little fun enduro to ride. I ride it. I've rode it a couple times. You've seen the video of. You seen just a second ago Jade riding it. It's hard to get him off of it. He steals my four-wheeler a lot too. We'll go ride and I park my four-wheeler and he takes off on my four-wheeler. That boy's crazy. And then yesterday we taught. I started showing Emily clutch work, and man, she learned so fast and so easy. So she's learning to ride with the clutch and shift her gears right. I gotta get her downshifting a little bit better, but she did a great job. It's crazy. So yeah. Until the next one. This one's complete. That's a good dog right there, guys. Bella. Bella, come here, pretty girl. With leaves stuck on her nose. Look at her nose, guys. Come here. Come on, you can stretch. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. So sweet. Look at those eyes.
Quit yanking. Let me get that off your nose. Anyways. Alright, guys. Appreciate y'all watching it. I've got another project, too, coming up. For anybody who's watched this actual whole video. It's probably not very many people, but, you know, I don't care. I do this for fun. But look way off over there. Oh, you thought this one was bad. Or the soaked four-wheeler. You should watch the soaked four-wheeler video. That was a good one. This is the same thing. I'll give y'all more information on that later. Like I say, for now, till the next time. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Man, gal, whatever. People, thanks.